Hello and welcome to Wellness Wednesday. I'm Kathy Stevens and we're here for our fifth and final week of our June Fitness Challenge. So hopefully you've been joining me all month long. If not, know that you can always do these workouts on your own at any time. They're stored on the 60 Up members page and they're also on YouTube. So if you want to start this month's challenge next month, it's there. I'm just saying. So feel free to come on in and do the workout with us today and keep doing it throughout the summer. That's kind of the big overall goal. I was hoping to jumpstart your summer this June with our goal of increasing and seeing some marked benefit from week to week in certain basic moves like a standing one leg balance, the squats, the push-ups, the step-ups, and hopefully you were charting and seeing that either A, you were getting closer to my goal for that week, or B, maybe you were just feeling stronger at doing every move that we did if you were already easily able to accomplish it. In either case, the goal was to mark our progress, and hopefully you were with me on the chart. Now, today is our final workout of the month, and we will be upping it a little bit in terms of what our goal is for all of those base movement patterns, and then also continue like last week with doing a little bit of step patterning and keeping that going longer as well, building that cardio and that mind-body patterning. We know that keeping those neuro pathways sharp and able to catch patterns is a big part of that, working on rhythm, remembering, agility, all the things that come along with some of the step patterns that we also were building within this month. So we're going to go back to that, add a little bit more onto the pattern we did last week, and hopefully give you a great workout and have you feeling wonderful by the end and continuing throughout the summer. So that's our goal, and I will be doing again other types of goals during the summer. Maybe we'll pick a strength goal for next month. What do you think? Be strong in January. I like that idea. Let me check in real quick and see who's in the room. And Pat and Doug, of course, are here. Welcome, welcome. Glad you can see me and hear me. I'm not going to delay too long because we have so much to get to in these fitness weeks that we want to make sure we leave plenty of time for a great cool down as well. Now, hopefully you've got your water nearby, because another wonderful goal during the summer is just to stay a little more hydrated. I will take breaks about every 10 minutes to allow you to drink up. The other thing I always recommend, sound like a broken record if you come on a regular basis, is having a chair nearby so that if you need to take a break, you can sit down and just take a little personal break and then join us again when you can. And also a towel in case you sweat, so you want to wipe down. But that's about it. Just your body, your board, and a little bit of music, and we're ready to go. Are you ready? I am. So let's get started. All right. Here we are. All right, little background beat. Working on rhythm is also great for the brain. So let's come back behind your board. Stand up nice and tall. Hands on poles. Let's just do a little heel drop to begin with. Kind of wake up the posture, the skeletal muscular system, the bones. Let's place the feet about, hip width apart. Place your hands on your poles and just let the heels drop to the beat. There we go. Drop, drop. Now if you want, you can also do a little pounding with your palms. That's it. Head high, chin up, chest up. Let them drop. Just that gentle impact to the bones helps to stimulate those bone cells to keep that bone density up. Here we go. In 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now tap the toes in rhythm. Right, left, right. Bend the knees a little bit. It'll make it easier to pick those toes up. Good. Keep tapping. You need to wake those ankles up this morning. All right, now just the right foot. Out, in. A little slower. Out, in. Let it pivot at that hip joint. Rotate in and out. And now left side. Left, out, and in. Tap, tap. Knees bent softly. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, now pedal the feet by just pushing the heels up. And let's go ahead and do some finger work as well. So we're gonna lift one heel and spread those fingers and then squeeze. A little multitask here, right? Fingers and feet. Heel up, heel down. Chest up, chin up, shoulders back and down. Good posture. That's it. Keep going. Take some nice deep breaths. Just warming up that body, getting ready to do those core moves. Hitting our goals today, hopefully. All right, now light lifts. So up, down, lift the right, drop, then the left. Feel that weight shift a little bit on the floor as you go from a 2-foot stance to a 1-leg balance stance. Up, down, down. Warming up the hip and knee joint a little bit. Lift, drop. And we're gonna add a little knee extension on the next one. So up, out, in, and down. Up, out, in, down. Good. Challenging that standing leg a little more. Stretching those hamstrings out a bit. Here we go. Up, out, in, and down. Take some nice deep breaths while you're at it. Open up those lungs. Fill them up. Again, lift, kick, bend, drop, lift, kick. 2 more. Last one. All right, now the hips. Let's just step a little wider and circle them around. Stir those hips around like a hula hoop. There you go. Other direction, loosening and limbering, getting a nice blood flow and some synovial fluid moving into those joints of the hips, knees, and ankles. Excellent. And now let's step a little wider and let's lunge right and left. Knees and toes are slightly turned out and in the same direction. Just feel that shift into the thigh. Good. Maybe a little shoulder shift as well as you let the body go right to left and left to right. Nice. And then we're going to hold it to the right, sit back and really feel a nice deep stretch in those hips and hamstrings, and then come forward. Shift left and feel that nice deep stretch, and shift forward. Again, go right. And I want you to really think about leading with that hip structure. Push back through the tailbone and then pull forward with that hip and pelvis. There we go. Hinging at the hip, going towards the left and right. Nice. 2 more. Shift. And 1 more. Shift. And center. And now flat back and roll through. A nice wide stance. Allow your spine to flex and roll through. Come down with a nice flat back and roll up. Deep breath. You're going to feel a lot going on here. Stretching in the back of the legs, loosening and limbering through that spinal column. Good. 2 more. Take a deep breath as you go down. Exhale as you come back. Last one. Inhale and exhale. Stand nice and tall. And let's just take and roll the right arm back and around. So just kind of stir, maybe with a short lever, then a long lever if you're okay with that. Row it back. Open up that chest. Open up that shoulder girdle. Other side, ready? short and long. Again, elbow back, arm. You can allow your body to kind of rotate a little bit in the spine as you open out with that longer lever. Again, one more. And then let's put the hands back on the pole, shrug, release, shrug, release, shoulders up, shoulders down, shoulders up. Now hold them down and let's look right, center, left. Real tall through your posture, head up, chest up. Good. Again, look left, center, right, and left, and right. Now let's just take the chin down, down, chin up, chin down, and up. Two more. Last one. How about a little circle forward? So half circle roll from right to left. Let's get rid of any leftover neck tension from last night. There we go. Last one. Wake up that neck. And then bring that head back to the center. And let's take the feet toes in, heels in, toes in, heels in, toes in, heels in. Feet together, back to our heel drops. All right, how you feeling? Are you ready to do our challenge moves? Right leg balance. Remember, we've been working on this, guys, so we're up to 60 seconds. Try to hold steady on that ankle. Level your shoulders, level your hips. Know that you can always drop and put that toe on the ground if you need to, but we're gonna try to hang out for 60 seconds. You're 15 seconds in. Chin up, chest up. Know that you can also put your hands on the poles if you need to. But again, let's go for it. Let's see if we can make that single leg balance stick for the full 60 seconds. You're halfway there. Breathe for me. Inhale and exhale. We've been building on this all month. Woohoo! See, I even had a little shift there, and that's okay. Sometimes it's regaining your balance from the shift that's more important than the balance alone. That's called dynamic balance. All right, 10 more seconds. Pull in that core. 5 more, you're almost there. Think about how this ankle felt. Let's see which one you think is stronger. All right, relax. Let's ease out that feeling of tension in that standing leg a little bit. And then let's get set up to stand on the opposite leg. Are you ready? Get in place, get tight, and let go if you can. Again, it's a full minute, so pace yourself. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale and exhale throughout. Pull your head up high, just like there's a string attached to the top of your head. Pulling up and keeping that body long and strong. You're 15 seconds in. Awesome. It's okay if you wobble a bit. Try to catch it if you do. Round into the halfway point. Keep that hip structure nice and tight. Glutes tight, chin up, chest up, head high. Whew, 60 seconds is not easy. Always know you can hold the poles or tap down if you need to. There's only 15 seconds to go. Can you make it? June challenge. A full minute on each leg. Now, could we make this harder? Sure, we could be on the board trying to do it. Maybe that's next month. Let's hold for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. All right, ease out the tension on that standing hip. Did one feel easier than the other? Well, that might be a note you want to make, because if one leg is stronger at that stable balance, then you want to make sure to get the other leg to catch up and spend a little more time on the weaker side. All right, next challenges are step ups. We should get this easily because we've been building step choreography, but we're going to just do a basic step right, 30 steps. Are you ready? Here we go. 1, 2. So you're just going to imagine that you're climbing a nice big hill or a nice big staircase. Good. counting in my head, don't worry. 6 and 7. Great job. 8, 9, 10. 20 more to go. Here we go. Be tall. That's it. We're getting there. Now we have 10 more to go, unless I lost count. 10, 9, you can do this. 8, 7, 6, full foot on. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, step down, bend the knees for a second, and we're going to get ready to go on that left leg for a total of 60 steps nonstop. Here we go. 1, left lead. 2, imagine you've got a book on your head. 3, real tall. 20 more to go. Good posture. Deep breath. Full foot on, full foot off. All right, 10 more to go. 10, how you feeling? 9, 8, maybe someday you'll be able to do these without holding on. 6, how would that look? 5, woohoo. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Good job. All right, let's just bend the knees and straighten. How'd that feel? Did it feel different on the right versus the left? Was one side stronger, have a little more endurance? Keep those notes in mind and always try to bring up the weaker side if you can. All right, next thing is our squats. And I welcome you to do them on board or on floor. Since it's the 4th week, I'm gonna come up on board. I think I've been doing them on board most times. We're gonna do 30 non-stop sit-back squats. So here we go. 1, think about sitting back into a chair. 2, 3, straighten all the way up. 4, 5, keep your chest up. 6, 7, 8, try to look up. 9, 10, oh, 20 more to go. Remember guys, we've been doing this for 5 weeks now. So we've been building. How you feeling? We've got about 10 more to go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, working on that leg strength. Last one. So you can get up and out of any chair you want. All right. Let's shake it off a little bit, and then we do our last of our movement patterns that we were challenging ourselves with, the push-up. Remember, the offer was wall, chair, floor, board. I'm doing them from a plank position on the poles. So I'm going to need to bend both the elbows and knees. We're going to do 15. Here we go. 15, 14, bear that weight, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. You keep going. I'm going to show you another really cool way to do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, of course, that would be a little more advanced for two reasons. One, you'd have to feel comfortable getting up and down from the floor to do the push-ups that way. But also, that wobbly surface will really benefit the reactive muscles in the chest and shoulders during the push-up. All right, guys, so let's just keep moving now, side to side. We've completed our goal movement patterns. So I want you to take a break right now and get a little drink of water before we go on to our step pattern. Hopefully all of you are doing good and hearing me properly. Let's see, I see Mona's in. Eileen, welcome, welcome. And Vicky, hello as well. Uh-oh, Kathy will work with recording. Okay, Eileen's gonna catch me later. All right, so here we go. And I love that. I'm so glad that you check in and let me know that you are gonna do the workout later, because it also lets everybody else know that if for any reason they want to do it later or repeat it later, they should. All right, gang. Time to pick up that pattern. Remember, patterning is also a great way to stimulate areas in the brain that are responsible for agility, for quickness, for coordination. All right, basic right. Up, up, down. You know this. We built this last week, but we're going to add on a bit. Let's establish the pattern first before we slim it down. Knee lifts to the center. Step, knee. So when you do a knee lift to the center, or even a traveling knee lift, it alternates, doesn't it, on the step up. We're going to travel with it now. So cross over, corner to corner. It's up and down. Again. Up, down. One more. I'm going to add that repeater 3 lift. Step, up, down, up. All right. Step, down, step, up. So down, 2, step, lift. 2 more. Down, 2, step, lift, down. Next move was a T-step, so I'll show you quickly right here. We go up, up, out, out, in, down. Try it with me. Up, up, out, out, in, and down. Again. Up, up, out, out. Good job. One more. Up. Now we're going to stay in the out step and rock. Rock, rock, rock. Are you with me? Good job. Again. Right, left, right, left. Now let's step in with the left, down with the left, and march in place. Okay, so now we're ready to start the pattern, but on the left lead leg from the basic. 4 of each. Here we go. Basic. Up, up. Again. Step. 2 more. 1 more. Do you remember what was next? Knee lift center. Up. And step. Up. 2 more. Step. Up. 1 more. Then what? We travel with it. Step to the diagonal. Turn the corner. Good. 2 more. Step. Diagonal. Slow repeater. Step. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Step. Step. 3 knees. Try that again. Step. 3, 2, 1. 1 more. Step. 3, 2, 1. T-step. Up, up, out, out. In, down. Again. T-step. Up, up, out, out. Do you kind of remember this from last week? Now T-step, but stay out in the out step position and rock it. Now right leg steps in, and off. March here. Good job. How'd you do? Can we put it together a little faster or with a little less repetitions? Starting basic. Right, up. We're going to do 2 of each now. Now 2 knee lifts. Front and center. And then 2 on the diagonal, traveling knee up. And now we're just going to do 1 repeater. Think about that. And then T-step. Up, up. I know that came fast, didn't it? And then let's do a second T-step, but on this one, stay wide and rock with me. Out, back, out, back. Good job. Get that left leg ready to come in, 2, and down. March it out. Good. Left, right. How'd you do with the 2 of each? Can we try it again with the left lead? All right. Ready, left, up, up. 2 times. Knee up. Again. Diagonal. And then just 1 of those repeaters. Knee 3 times. To the T-step. Up, up, out, out, in. Do that again. Up, up, out, in. Okay, we forgot to stay out and rock, so let's stay out and rock this time. Rock, rock. Good job. Excellent. Right foot in, march on the ground. Awesome, guys. All right, we're ready to add a little on. What do you think? A little bit more to that pattern. We're going to start with a V step, which is wide on the up, narrow on the down. Let's go out, out, in, out, in. You've got it. Keep going. We call this a V step in step aerobics, or wide step if you prefer. Here we go. Toes out towards the 2.5 or 3 on your board. Couple more times. Last one. And then basic step. Up, from the top. What's next? Knee up. Knee up. Other side. Up. Diagonal knee up. Other side. Repeater. Only on this side. To the T step. It's up, up, out, out, in. This time we stay wide and rock it out for a while. Stay here. Rock, rock, rock. Again. 8, 7, 6, 5. All right, right foot in, step, back, V step. Good. Again. V step, V back. Are you ready to add on again? Okay, so this next time, we're going to do a V step, but it's going to make a little bit of a turn. So it's out, out, turn, tap. Out, out, turn, tap. So you're tapping the foot on the floor as you turn out to the side. I know it's a little tricky. So let's take our time getting comfortable with the angle of our knees and our toes as we step and tap. Good. Again. Now this time, stay right here and tap up and down. Tap, up, tap, down. Tap, up, tap, down. Up. Couple more, and then we're going to put it together on the left side. Tap, up, tap, down. Good job. One more time. All right, back to basics. So up, up, down. One more. Are you with me? Knee up in the center. Are you remembering the pattern? Take it to the diagonal. Cross. Other side. Repeater. 3, 2, 1. T-step. Up, up, out, out. One more of those, but we stay in the wide position and we do a little rock it out on the top right here. Rock, rock, rock. Keep going. 4, 3, 2. Left foot in. Left. Down. V-step. Out, out, in. Again. Out, out. Good job. Are you ready to add the turn? Here we go. Out, 2, tap with the turn. Oh, so many pieces to this. It's getting a little confusing. I promise I won't add anything else. Again, out, out. One more. And stay here to tap up and down. Tap, up, tap, down. Tap, up, tap, down. Good job, guys. That's the whole combo. So we're going to take it from the top again, but on the right lead. Here we go. 4 more of these. Get comfortable. And 3. You can also let go with one hand if you want, making it a little more difficult. And then from the top, ready? Right. Whew, take a breath. You should be feeling like your heart rate has been elevating. Knee up. Good. Other leg. Where are we going now? Do you remember? I hope so. Part of this is for you to gain a little recall. Repeater. Step. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. T-step. Out. Out. T-step, but stay wide and rock it out for a while. Good. You got it. 4, 3, 2, right foot in, job. One more like this, and we're going to turn it. Here we go. Up, up, down, tap. Up, up, down, tap. Two more. Up, up. One more. Stay here, tap up and down. Up, and down, and up. Up. One more time. And we're going to take it for the top. Last time. Here we go. Left. Whoo! Now that board, it is rocking a little underneath you, but guess what? You're getting so good at this that you barely even notice that. And that's the beauty of being on this unstable surface, is you're building that dynamic balance with every step. Good. Repeater 3. Up, down, up, down, up. T-step. Up, up, out, out. This one stays wide and rocks it out. Good job. In 4, 3, 2, right foot in. V-step up. Good job. Ready to add the turn? Here it comes. Out, 2, turn, tap. That's a lot of coordination there because you're moving backwards as you turn. So you really are building up a fantastic repertoire of patterns and hopefully agility and coordination. Stay put, tap up and down. Good job, we're almost there. Up, down, up, down. All right, give it a big hand. Let's get some water. Woo, that was really a nice involved pattern there. So congratulations if you hung in, not just from a cardiovascular point of view, but also from a memory and a coordination point of view. Not to mention a little timing and rhythm as well. Couldn't ask for more. All right, let's come on back behind the board now. And let's just take a nice easy floor routine. Let's go out, in, out, in. Just kind of make a little step to the right and a step to the left. Catch your weight out, out. So we're gonna help that heart rate come back down gracefully from that, hopefully, nice steady state you were in during that cardio step pattern on the 60 up board. Tap out and in. Good. Tap board, tap. So let's go from tapping out to putting the foot up on that red line, front and center. Again, tap, back, tap, back. How about out to the side again? So out, back, back. And then back on the board for 4, 4, and 3, 2, side, 4, and 3, and 2, tap on the board, 4, 3, pull it together, tall through the head to shoulders to chest, out, good. Now just 2 on the board and 2 on the floor. Out, think quick. 2 on the board, 2 on the floor. Again, 2 up, 2 down. 2 up, 2 down. Last time. 2 up. 2 down. And now stay center. Step up, right, left. Come up into that onboard little heel drop, shifting the weight right and left, pressing your palms into your handles, contracting those muscles of the arms, the forearms, the chest, the bicep. Keep pushing the heels up and down into the board. Rock it right, left, strong and tall. Chest up, abdominals tight. Good work. All right, balance tap the ball. So tap down. So it's going to shift, isn't it? But I want you to start trying to get a little bit closer to the red line with the foot that's on the board. Try to get that board to be able to tap the ball with a minimal shift. Good. Again. We got this. All right, now knee up instead. Up, down, up, down. Stay up with that chest. Keep that head high, that chin parallel to the floor. Good work. Balance. Now, if you can, lift the opposite hand off the pole. I know that's going to take a second to figure out. Cross crawl. Wake up that brain again. And again, if any of these moves become too challenging, go back to the easier version that you started with. That was the ball tap, right? Good job. Let's really work our balance work here. We're going to add on to this. So it's going to go up, out, in, and down. Up, out, in, and down. Again, try it without the arms at first. Just the leg pattern, trying to stabilize on that single leg. And then again, if you want, you can add that opposite arm. Lift, lift, and back. So up, punch, in, down. Whew, talk about a little multitasking here. Good. Up, out, in, down. 4. 3 more. Last 2. 1 more. All right, feet together. Now, look down, get a comfortable stance, maybe 1.5, right where the inner pole holes are. Rock it gently, ease some of the tension out of those leg muscles. Let's work behind though. Back, up, back. So we did a lot of hip flexing, which is good. It strengthens the hip flexors for walking upstairs, up hills, up inclines. But now we want to stretch out those hip flexors a little and engage those glutes behind you. So just tap the floor with the toe, bending the front leg as you tap back. Nice. Keep going. Chin and chest up high. Work. Now we're going to add on a bit, okay? So we're going to go down, up, down, and on. So we're going to add a little hamstring curl. I think Dan likes to call these butt kickers. And up, down, again. And you will lean in a little bit as you lift that heel towards your butt. Good. Bearing a little more weight through those arms. Take it down, curl, drop, and step up. Down, curl, drop, step up. Chest stays open, head stays high. Perfect. Again, counterbalancing those muscles, stretching out those quadriceps, contracting the hamstring and glutes. Down, 2 more. Last one. Can we combine those moves? Knee up, out, in, other side, up, out, in, down behind, drop, curl. Oh, that came quick, didn't it? Were you ready for it? Let's try it again. Knee, kick, other side, knee, kick, step behind, lean, step up. We have to do this a couple times. You're probably just getting it now, right? Up, out, in. It'll be yours, I promise. Don't give up on the pattern. Again, down, up, step, curl, from the knee up, other leg, up, and down, other leg. Have you got it yet? I'll give you another chance. Up, out. Here's where doing this workout multiple times helps. You'll have it sooner or later, right? You really got to think quick on that transition from front to back. One more time. Up, kick, other leg, up, kick, back it up, lean it, other leg. Perfect. You have it. All right, ease it out. Good job. Whew, what a fantastic workout. We're gonna come down and get some water, and then we're gonna go into a well-deserved cool down and stretch. All right, step off, come back around, get yourself some water. Checking in to see if anybody else has got a comment. Judy, welcome, welcome, welcome. And of course, Vicki, good afternoon to you as well. Well, well-deserved water break. All right, gang. Let's come back behind the board again. Let's place the hands up on the handles and wiggle the fingers, shrugging the shoulders down and around. Step close to your board so you feel comfortable. Just get a nice blood flow going, a nice deep breath, a nice shoulder shrug. 2 more. Last one. Hold down, ear to shoulder. Half circle, roll the head. Hold. Half circle. Now head over shoulders. Slow fold. Roll through. Nice and slow, just like the warm-up. But at a much more gradual and slow pace. Feel that nice stretch. Good job. To make you feel my love. 2 more. I know you haven't made your mind up yet, but I will 1 more. Never do you wrong. Working down the body from head to toes. Now take that right leg, make a little hurdler out of it. Now the left, circle back, again, right, left, right, whoop, and left, right, left, right, and left. Feet together, bend and extend, easy and light. Just think of sitting and then pulling yourself out of the chair. Sit back, pull up, sit back, pull up, sit back. Now stay tall, rise up on your toes, drop down slow. Rise up, drop slow. Lift up, take and circle with the toe down. Putting out a cigarette on the ground. Deep breath. Other leg. Toe on the floor. Circle around that ankle. Keep the head up high. Chest up. Chin up. Place the feet together. Stand tall. Just bend one knee then the other. Let the hip jut slightly to the side. Nice. Ease through one knee then the other. Keep the chest up, the chin up. Now we're going to step out to the right, turn and face that direction, come into a high runner's lunge. Arm up, take a breath, exhale it around. Again, inhale up, exhale it around. One more, up. This time as you let the arm come down, bend the back knee, sink into it, hold it there. Stay put. Now lean forward and push your back heel down towards the ground. Stay. Beautiful and sweet. I never knew you were the someone waiting for me. And come back up. Take it to the center, pivot to the other side, high runner's lunge. Arm up, around, again up, around, up. One more. This time as you come down with the arm, bend the back knee and sink towards the floor. Keep the hip tucked under, keep the head up. Stretch through that hip flexor. Hold. With you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to all. Now lean in, slide back and press your heel to the floor. Stretch that calf. Hold it. Hold it. Darling, you look hurt. Well, I found a man stronger than anyone I know. He shares my dream. Now gently come up. Bring it to the center again. Knees and toes out. Bend down. Up and over. Good, again. Knees in the direction of the toes. Chest up, arm up and over. Down and up. One more time. Down. Hold up. Just hold that stretch. Twist that arm towards the ceiling. Let that arm come down. Other arm ready. Let's drop down again. Up and over. And back down. And up. Stretch down that side of the body. Feeling in the lats, the waist, the shoulder girdle, the hips, all the way up and over. Now hold this one up, stretch it, and twist. Breathing deep and slow. Let that arm come back. Take it to the pole. Walk the toes and heels slowly together. Feet close. Stand tall. Lift the chin up. Arch back. Exhale forward, flat back. Inhale up. Arch back slightly, chin up. Push the hips forward. Hip hinge forward, flat back. Straight legs. Again up. Flat back down. Place the hands on your thighs if you're comfortable with that. Round the back up into cat stretch. Release it flat. Round it up. Cat stretch. Flatten it down. One more time. Round it up. Flatten it down. Unhinge up. Take a deep breath. Fill up the lungs. Fill up the heart. Bow to yourself for making it through this challenge month of June. And keep coming back for more. So don't forget, Dan and I are here for you. We're here live every week, Tuesday, Thursday, Dan, Wednesday, me. And our purpose is to keep things fresh, to keep things so that we're not just entertaining, but engaging you at a new level. This isn't Memorex, this is live. So we do appreciate your comments. We do appreciate your questions. Oftentimes I will come back in daily. Hey, Judy, woo! I hope that means a good woo, like an old school aerobics in the 80s, woo, kind of a woo. If you made it through this workout, I am offering you a woo from me, woo hoo. So wait, who was it? Ric Flair that did the woo woo Wednesday. The woo woo Wednesday. All right, that might be our new term. Instead of Wellness Wednesday, it might have to be woohoo Wednesday, right? All right, guys, thanks again for having fun with me today, for keeping up, for challenging yourself, for using your 60-up board, because it's all too easy to buy a piece of equipment and let it become a clothes hanger or another garage sale item. And that's not what we want. And that's why Dan and I are committed to being here every week, because we know that it's that engagement that we create that keeps you coming back for more and using the product that you bought in the way that it was designed, which is to work your body, not hold your clothes. All right, with that thought in mind, have a great rest of your day. Don't forget to stay well hydrated. Don't forget that this is recorded as well after the workout, so you can do it multiple times during the week, month, whatever it is. Thanks for joining me, and we'll see you next Wednesday. Take care.